Hello, Miss Sarah Mom here. So I have to record an intro for some declutters. So we are going to work on decluttering my single eyeshadows that are magnetic, that I use for my build my own palettes or because they're special shades. So let's hop into that and see what I get. Okay, so decluttering singles. We are going to start with this one. This is my Sydney Grace palette. It has some Sydney Grace in it. So all of these are Sydney Grace, and then these are Pretties for Your Face over here. I don't plan on getting rid of any of my Sydney Grace. I really don't think I'm going to get rid of any of my Pretties for Your Face, but I want them out so I can use them to compare to other shades to see if I can declutter anything. So I'm just going to set this up here. So I have it out for comparisons. And then this is Copacetic Cosmetics. This is a highlighter. I'm not going to declutter highlighters right now. And these are Divina. And I'm going to use these to compare and see what I can get rid of. I'm not going to get rid of any of these. I really like Copacetic and I really like these, so I just wanted these out for comparisons. I know you can't see any of these right now, but I'm going to pull them down when I need to. So let's start with these random things that I have from Depotted palettes and see here. Oh, this is overwhelming already. So I have this, let's see, I already see that I have a black right in the Sydney Grace formula right here. And this one is from a palette, I think. Yeah, it's from one of the palettes I depotted. I didn't label it though. And this is from Curious Place Saharan and the shade called Chad. So let's just see which ones. So I definitely like the Sydney Grace better. So I don't really see a reason to keep that. Grab a handheld here. So I'm just going to start a palette of ones that I can put with over here. Let's see here. This Dominique Cosmetics Celestial Storm palette. Lunar Eclipse is the shade name. Looks a lot like this one. This also came out of a palette. I don't remember the name of it. I should have labeled it and I didn't. I don't think it's quite the same. No, it's much more red. Let's try this one real quick. So this is the same palette, and this is Storm Dust. And also grab this one, which is also from the same palette as this, that I don't remember what it was called. I'm trying to decide here. So these two shades are very similar, which is this one and this one, and this one's from Juvia's Place Blushed Rose, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that one. And switch that one next to it. No, that one's much more orange. do have some ColourPop palettes too. Let's see if there's anything over here. I feel like. So these are my smaller ColourPop shades. I don't see any that fit in that category at the moment. And then I also have this one. These are the bigger pans. I'm gonna fold those over so I can see into them. My swatch ColourPop New York Next 62 is what the shade's called. Next to these ones. No, not the same. I'm not swatching very good. There we go. Swatching better. I probably don't need that. That one. And this one. I do like that color though. No, that's that one. This is the Dominique. I think I will part with this one. So now, keeping these two. This one I haven't found anything quite the same as it. Let's try this Ofra one. No, that is much more pink. And that Ofra one is Ready. So which one was this one? That one. And I don't think I have anything in Stingles quite that rusty. So I think for now I will keep that one. Alright, I'm going to start a palette of ones that I know I'm going to keep. Or that I've decided I'm going to keep for now. I'm just going to stick them over here out of the way. These can go back in here. Right now I'm just working on the mattes first. That'll be the easiest to kind of get through. Let's do these mattes real quick. Not a lot of shimmers in this palette. So this matte here, don't even, yes, I have some similar tones in the ColourPop palette. One of them. So this is Mystic Ice from the Celestial Storms Dominique Cosmetics palette. And then over here, in my smaller ColourPop palettes, this is High Tide. This is the High Tide palette, shade Urchin. And this looks like it could be similar. It's darker. And yeah, that's the closest one I have. So I think I'm going to keep that one because I don't see anything else. Oh, I like it. Yeah. I'll stick that one over here. And we have this really weird brown shade, and this is Zero Gravity. Same palette. And this is just an interesting shade, and I'm not sure I'm going to have anything quite like that. It's like a purpley brown, grayish brown. It's unique, I think. So this is a gray, so it's not going to match. This one closer for a minute. Let's try this shade. This is, it's a mood palette. Had to Be's the shade. It's very purple, so I don't think it's quite the same. No, it's much darker. This one looks the same as that. Okay, those two shades look like they are the same. Those two shades look very similar. But I plan on putting those palettes back together, so I'm not sure I want to do anything to... Okay, I don't see anything quite like that. So that one's going to stay. Then we have some more mattes over here we might as well try and do from Juvia's Place. Just pull them all out. You can tell, I think this might be a satin. Oh, it's a shimmery. It's close enough to a shimmer for me. Let's see, dark. Oh, let's swatch it real quick, that'll help. Really pretty gray color. So let's try this ColourPop, the Dallas Maverick palette, 1980. And now it's just longer. Let's try the smaller ones. I have walnut gray over here, it looks like. This is the Nightmare Before Christmas in my bone shade. Very similar. I don't think I need that shade. Alright, we're gonna flip over to this side now. Do this minty. Did I say this is from the Rebel Gray palette? There was no shade name. So this is from the Rebel Mint palette, and this is from the Rebel Mint palette by Juvia's Place. So yeah, this really light minty color. So I think this one's gonna be more green, but this is this is Honeydew from Sydney Grace, and this is way too green. Oh yeah, but it's such a pretty shade. We'll do this one. This is the High Tide Currents. I think that one's, yeah, that's pretty too. I'll also try the Child's Baby Face. That one's closer, but it's much more like grungy green. Put these ones back real quick. Okay, so that one can go back. So the smaller pants doesn't have anything. Let's see, this is the last minty-ish color I have, and this is ColourPop Boston Celtics in the shade Tradition. So I feel like that's close, but not quite the same undertone. So I'm gonna keep that one for now. And now we're gonna do this one. It's also from the Real Mint palette. And I think, hold on. Okay, what's this shade? The High Tide Currents. Very similar, but this is much more blue. anything else to put against it because I just swatched all those similar colors already. So I can keep that one as well, I guess. And this one can go back. I'm gonna keep both of those. I think they're different enough for me. Let's see, more mattes. Got these two pinky ones. And this is Juvia's Place Blushed Rose. Both of these are from that palette. We have this one. Let's see. I don't really know that I'm gonna have anything like these colors, so I'm gonna try Fine Feather palette, Hen Parties, the shade. I think it's way too purple. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Let's try the sequin shade. This is Sailor Moon Love. That is pretty similar, I think. Yeah, that's close enough for me. I don't wear pinks that often. So I'm gonna get rid of that one. Let's try this lighter one. I'll try from the Fine Feathered palette, High Flying. I don't think that might be closer than I thought. It's pretty close. But I like that shade. I think it'd make a gorgeous blush. Let's try this one actually. This is from the Fade into Hue palette, and this is Lovecraft. Oh, much more pink. Very close though. I think I'm going to go ahead and part with this. I think I got close enough, and I probably have blushes similar enough to that. So I'm going to go ahead and put that over there. And then these two are matte. This is Juvia's Place, The Festival in Manwu, something like that. Berry orange shade. Let's see here. I think this one from Sydney Grace will be too dark. No name on this one. I think this is way too dark. Oh yeah. Definitely. I don't have a lot of orange either. So we'll try this one from New York NYX palette, number 62. I think I did this one earlier. This one's much more yellow. I wasn't even swatching those for you guys could see. And I don't have anything close in the other palette. So this one gets to stay for now. And now this very bright shade. And I really don't think I have anything close to that either. I'll try this shade. This is Nightmare Before Christmas. What's this? Okay, I feel like that's close enough. I can get rid of that one. Because I don't really wear orange a lot either. So, put that one back. Let's see, I think this is matte. Maybe. It's got a little shimmer to it, but it's not really a shimmer. So I'm just going to pull a couple of mattes down here. Push some of these up top. So I'll be right back. I'm going to wash my hand. Alright, so I'll clean my hand off and we are back. We're going to start with these mattes here. Let's see, let's start with this really dark brown. Like that one should be pretty easy to find. I think this one's way too red. Maybe not. And this is Beyond by Sydney Grace. Oh, the pigment on that is way better. So this one is Pat McGrath Deep Velvet. You would think that would be better, but well, I guess they're pretty good. But they look very, very similar. And yeah. So I'm going to think about this one. I'm going to stick it off to the side. I'm probably going to get rid of that one. I want to keep my Sydney Grace collection together because that came from the bundle collection. Duping, or not really duping, but it's a special collection. I can't remember what it was called. Shoot, that was very fast. I'm finding that. So let's keep with the neutrals real quick. This one might be pretty easy too. A very pale shade. This is Ofra Clean Slate or State, I'm not sure. I can't read my own writing. That's pretty bad. Sydney Grace Honesty. Might be a little bit darker. Oh yeah, that's pretty though. Peyton's Puppy. I don't think that's quite right either. Much more pink. And this one is San Jose. Yeah, I don't think that one's gonna be quite there either. No. Alright, let's look at ND Color Pop. So this one here looks pretty close. This is New York NYX palette, Penn State. So yeah, that looks pretty close. Not really. The more I swatched it, the less it looked the same. Alright, I'm gonna keep that one for now. Put that one back. And let's do this red. And this is Ready. I do not have a lot of red, apparently. I don't even think I have anything to compare that to. I don't. Well, I guess I'm keeping that one. Let's see, this is IBY Playlist. This I got in a single from Ipsy. Oh, look how pretty that shade is. I like that. I don't see anything in Sydney Grace. Let's see. This shade don't look like it'll match, but it's the closest I see so far. This is Enchanted palette, shade Vine. Yeah, completely different. I don't see anything that looks like that, so I'm going to keep that one. Let's go over here to this purple, and this is She Glam Chili Track palette in the shade Legacy. This is a pretty purple. very pinky purple that I do not see anywhere. So that can stay. And then we have the She Glam Chili Track palette, shade Purple Rain. I'm not sure I'll have anything similar to this either, because it's also very pinky purple. Nope. Most of my purples are very purple, apparently. So that one can stay. And we just have these two, so let's do the pink. And this one is She Glam Chili Track Palette Material Girl. And let's see. I don't see a whole lot of options for this one either. We'll try Nightmare Before Christmas, Sandy Claus. It doesn't look quite the same, but we'll also try Fade into Hue, Atelier. This one is a sequence, but and we'll try ColourPop Sailor Moon Love. Let's see if we get anything quite like that shade. Not really. And this one looks a lot darker, but let's try it. This is Fine Feather Palette Hen Party. Just see. Way darker. Not really sure if I'm gonna need this shade, but it is quite a bit different from what I have. I think I'm gonna keep that one. And then this navy blue is the last matte. Oh, that's pretty. So this is the ColourPop New York Mix palette in Empire State. This is a navy. This one's a little bit more of a different kind of blue, but pretty close. And then I have the Dallas Maverick palette in Dow. So that one looks pretty close. I don't really see anything else. This was IPY Backstage. So let's do this. Watch this right next to this one. They're different. I actually prefer that color, but I don't want to get rid of any of my color pops right now, so I will keep it. And that should be all of the matte shades. So we'll go ahead and switch arms. I'm gonna put some of these up real quick. Where do we want to start? Some of these I might get rid of without comparing if I just am not that inspired by them. So let's see, let's start with this one. This one looks kind of boring. Okay, it looks better there. And this is Juvia's Place, the Festival palette, and Uli. I know I have white shimmers somewhere, I think. Let's see, that's not really a, it looks more like matte. Yeah, that's matte. Okay, this doesn't really have a reflect to it. Kind of silvery though. Everything in there has a reflect. Let's see, we got ColourPop Nightmare Before Christmas 0. So this one's very white, and that one looks more silver. Not by a lot, but I do think I can get rid of that one though. I think it's close enough. So that one can go. Let's see. I'm looking for shades that just don't look very inspiring right off the bat. Be the easiest ones to get rid of, I think. Let's see, we got Balm Greatest Hits 2, Alice Cooper. Yeah, that one can go. This is Balm Greatest Hits 2, Firm. These are more satiny. Oh, no, I like that one. Let's see if I have anything that looks like that. And this is Blushed by Sydney Grace. Looks like it'd be a little bit lighter. Oh, yeah. That is stunning. It kind of makes that shade look weak though. So I think compared to that shade now, I can get rid of that one. Let's see. This is, okay, I know what that's now. This is Wonderland. I got this from Shop Miss A. Yeah, that one can go. Okay, so this is from Shop Miss A as well. This is Crisp. I wasn't impressed by the singles. Yeah, that one can go. These two look very similar. Strangely. Just gonna do them. So She Glam Chili Track Palette in a Mood. Oh, that one has a pretty little shimmer to it. Okay, see some blue in there. And this is from the She Glam Cloud 9 Extra Fizzy. So they look like the same shade. So I will keep one. Well, maybe. I would definitely part with one. Let's see, do we have anything close to that? It looks a lot pinker. We got Fade into Hue Express. Looks like a similar color. Oh no, very different. So I am going to keep that one. Is that? No. This is IBY Stargazer. Oh, that's pretty, but it does look a lot like that one. And that was that Sydney Grace Blushed. Oh yeah, they look a lot alike. It might be a little bit of a difference, but I can get rid of that one. Let's go ahead and do this one. It looks similar. So this is Juvia's Place Blush Rose Palette. Oh no, that is not similar, but that is stunning. Have anything else like that? Possibly. It's a little bit lighter. We'll go ahead and swatch it and make sure. So this is ColourPop. It's a Mood Palette Reunion. No. Definitely different. Okay, I don't see anything else like that, so I'm going to keep that one. That one's pretty. Let's try this one. This is Dominique Cosmetics Celestial Storm Palette Eternal Light. Oh, that's pretty. Because, yeah, that's gold reflecting. So I don't see anything that really looks like that one. So I'll keep it with that one. This is Bellin Argent Flash. This came out with a little palette, and I like this shade, so. Oh, that is pretty. Really pretty rose gold. I don't think I have anything like that. I can really think of. So I'm going to keep that one for now. Let's see, this is Complex Culture Fresh Start Awaken. This came in a little bitty palette that I depotted. Oh, that's so pretty. I don't think I'll have anything quite the same as that. I'm going to keep that one. Alright, I gotta go wash off my arm. Alright, so that is the end of this section of that. There will be multiple sections, so this will be used, the intro and outro will be used for both, or the multiple ones. I'm not sure how many there are yet. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of them and seeing what I decided to keep. Let me know what you think down below, and thank you for spending some of your time with me. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you like videos like this, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.